Hey everybody, it's AG actually. Welcome back to my channel, and I know you guys have been waiting for this video for a while, but I just haven't had time to do it. And now I have time today, and I'm super excited because I'm going to be restoring an American Girl doll today. I have not restored an American Girl doll since I was like 14 or 15, so it's been almost 10 years since I have restored an American Girl doll. According to my research, a lot of things have changed in the past 10 years, but a lot of things are still the same. If I do some things wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm still kind of stuck in my old ways, I'm not gonna lie. So here is my box here full of a bunch of dolls that need to be restored. I have 4 dolls in here, and if you watched my American Girl haul, you'll know all of the dolls that I got. But the one that we're going to be restoring in today's video is Rebecca. So I am restoring this doll first because she is the easiest to restore in this haul, because the other ones that I have to restore look like this. And as you can see, that's going to take a lot more TLC than Miss Rebecca here. So I got her from a listing on eBay. I got all 3 of them in a lot for, I think it was like $20 or $30, really cheap. And I didn't really know who the dolls were until I got them. And then when I got her, I realized that she was Rebecca. So I'm not too sure what era she's in because her tag is cut off. She does have an American Girl stamp on her neck, so she's not an older doll, but her limbs are super loose, so she needs to be tightened and she needs to be cleaned up because she has a lot of like scuff marks on her body. Her actual torso looks pretty good, so it doesn't look like we need to do any like stain removal or anything like that. And I don't know if her like original hair has a little bit of bang here. I've never really paid much attention. If not, her hair has been cut a little bit, but honestly, it's really cute, so I'm just gonna keep it anyway. And her hair, as you can see, is just really tangled, dry, and frizzy, so it just needs a good wash, a good detangling, and some curling. Other than that, her face looks pretty good. Her eyes are secure. Doesn't look like she needs any painting on her teeth. I may add some blush, which I've never done before, so that may be something that I try today, adding some blush with some watercolor. And other than that, she's not in terrible condition. Oh, also, I think she is a newer Rebecca because she doesn't have neck strings. So I'm also going to be switching out her zip tie neck to some strings because I prefer neck strings instead of the zip ties. So we're gonna be doing that today too. So I'm going to go ahead and get all of my supplies out to start the restoration, and then we're gonna do it. Let's go ahead and get out the tools that we're going to need. So first we're going to need some safety pins to thread the neck strings. So this is what I'm going to use to make neck strings. I got this off of Amazon. I'll put the link for everything that I'm using down below. I don't remember what size string this is, but I just felt like it was a perfect size for neck strings, and it was really cheap too. Then I'm going to get some elastics to tighten her limbs. So I'm going to need 4 of these. I just got these from the Dollar Tree, so I don't feel guilty using them because they're super cheap anyway. The rest of the stuff that I need is already in the bathroom because I used them when I restored my Totally Hair Barbie. I also have my Rebecca outfit in this bag right here, but we'll get this out when we are done restoring her completely. So let's go ahead and head to the bathroom, and we're going to start with washing her hair and also scrubbing her body with a magic eraser. Actually, I realized it might be a lot faster if I go ahead and just disassemble the body, so I can just take the head off and wash the head and then scrub the body separately. And I also want to take the stuffing out so I don't get the stuffing wet, and I'm going to put it in this bag. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut off the zip tie that's in the neck. I have actually never done this before, so I'm a little nervous. I just have like these nail clippers right here. So I've got to cut like a little hole to be able to cut the zip ties. Okay, I didn't make the hole as pretty as I would have liked, but I cut a little hole. I pulled out the zip tie that was holding her neck together, and now it just pops right off like that. So now we just have a floating head, which will make it a lot easier to wash her hair and clean her face and everything. So I'll come back to that in a second. The next thing that I'm going to do is take all of the stuffing out of here, and I'm just going to put it in this bag, and we're going to reuse it. Usually if the stuffing and like the body smells really bad, I'll just put new stuffing in, but the body and everything doesn't smell bad. It's in good shape, so I'm just going to reuse it. All right, now I'm in the bathroom. So here we have the head. So I am going to wash her hair with some shampoo and conditioner that I got from the Dollar Tree. This stuff actually works really good. I really love the smell of it too. I also have half of a magic eraser. These are just the knockoff brand magic erasers. You can get them in like a large, like 25 pack for really cheap on Amazon. So I just break them in half and I'm going to scrub the body with this. Okay, so I have the conditioner sitting in her hair right now to kind of help this dryness because the ends are just like fried. So now I'm going to wet the magic eraser and I'm going to scrub the heck out of the body. Oh my gosh, look at the dirt already. Okay, while the hair is drying a little bit, I cleaned off the body, and I don't know if you guys saw how much dirt was on the magic eraser, but I got a lot of the gunk off. There is some like type of pin or something on here that I couldn't quite get off, and in the future I can use like acne cream to try to get it off, but for right now I don't really care enough. If this was like a doll that I was going to sell after restoring, I would definitely make sure to get everything off, but this is going to be a doll that I am keeping. But other than that, I pretty much got every single scuff or mark off. She feels so much cleaner, she smells better, and just all of that grime is off of her. So now I'm going to take my elastics and I'm going to tighten her limbs, and I'm also going to put a neck string in her neck. So if you've never done it before, it's really easy to tighten American Girl limbs. So when you look at the limbs, they have like this little cup right here, and here's the string of the limb. So what you do is you just pull the string as tight as you can, or at least this is what I used to do. I don't know if there's an easier way to do it now, but you just pull it as tight as you can and you tie that elastic right here to tighten it. Okay, to do the neck strings, I did it off camera because I've never done it before and I was having some issues, but I finally did it. So what I did was I attached the end of the string to the smallest safety pin in this box, and then I threaded the safety pin in through this, and once I got it through, it took like 30 seconds to get it all in. The issue was like these little grooves right here where this inseam is, the safety pin was getting caught. So I just had to kind of put some tweezers in there and open it up a little bit. But now we have some neck strings instead of a zip tie. So in the future, if anything ever needs to be restored again or limbs tightened or anything, it'll be a lot easier to take the head off than cutting off the zip tie. I just prefer the neck ties like that. So there is a larger hole up here than I'd rather there be, but it's my first time. So all right, now I'm gonna go ahead and put all of her stuffing back in her body since her body is completely restored. Her limbs are tightened, everything is clean. So I'm going to try to shove this in here the best that I can. A lot harder putting all the stuffing back in here to make it as fluffy as before than it is taking it all out, because sometimes the proportions when you stick it all back in is just a little weird. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put her head back on her body. As you can see, her body can stand up and our limbs are tight. Her hair is still super dry. Like back in the day, we were told to use fabric softener to help this like crazy dry frizziness, but now apparently that's not a thing. And then I also read like you're not supposed to boil wash American Girl doll hair. I don't really know the best way right now. I'm probably going to do a little bit more research before I do the next step. But I'm just putting her head back on her body, as you can see. All right, is she perfect? No, there's a little bit of gapping right here just because I can't get it as tight as I want it. I think for future dolls, I may buy a little bit thicker string, but I also made the mistake of cutting that hole too big. So I had to do some like sewing to try to get it a little bit tighter. Her limbs aren't loose anymore. She can stand, and honestly the gapping is not too bad. Now the only issue is her hair is still extremely, extremely frizzy. I had an issue with a doll in the past that had this type of hair, and it's just like always frizzy. Obviously, as you can see, it looks a lot better than before, and I'm going to try to curl it to see if it helps, but it's definitely really frizzy. But my next step, since I don't have like a salon chair, I'm just going to put her in between my knees like this. But my next step is to like pin curl her hair. I have a water bottle here, and I'm gonna try to keep her hair a little bit damp because it's already drying. I'm going to take little pieces of her hair and I'm going to pin curl them so they dry in like a curl. So I'm just gonna kind of twist it around my finger like this. And then I'm going to take a bobby pin and I'm just going to pin the curl together so it can dry this way. So it dries in like a better curl like that. All right, here she is after finishing all the pin curls. So as you can see, all of the curls are in there and the hair is a little wet. So I am going to let it sit for the rest of the day today and take the curls out and see how they look. I know they're still gonna be a little bit frizzy, but we're gonna do a little bit of a haircut too, just trim off maybe like a centimeter or two of the ends afterwards. And then we're going to add some blush to the face with some watercolor. Okay, it's been a couple of hours, so I am going to do some like blush with watercolor. This is my watercolor kit back here. So I just diluted a like rosy color, and I'm just going to apply it on the cheeks here. And then just taking this pad, I'm just going to rub it out so it makes the cheeks rosy. I like putting a lot personally. I also like putting it on the nose because I just think it looks cute. So it's a really like natural rosy pink color. So let's go ahead and take the curls out of her hair. Okay, so it sat for like 5 or 6 hours, so I don't really know how they're going to look, but let's just go ahead and take the curls out. Oh, okay. That looks really good. I did like let her sit outside in the sun for like 20 minutes. It's really bad for their vinyl to sit out in the sun for a very long time, but I just did it for a little bit to kind of add some heat to her hair. Okay, here's what they look like right now. Obviously, they're still a little crazy. So let's put our fingers through her hair. And her hair is so fried, like there's some pieces that are literally just not it. Like it's not gonna curl. Like they're so fried. I feel like heat was used on her hair. Like that's what it looks like to me. Honestly, she probably just needs a new wig. I feel like it looks worse than it did before. Ugh. Okay guys, hours later, frustration. I guess I jinxed it thinking that this would be the easiest restoration, but her hair is so fried and damaged that it won't react to like anything that I have tried. If anybody has any more recommendations, let me know. I went and I looked at the like actual Rebecca doll on the American Girl website, and it doesn't look like her hair is cut on the website. So somebody just chopped off her hair for some reason. I'm gonna put her little beret that comes with her Be Forever outfit right here to kind of make it look okay. I mean, it doesn't look too bad, but her hair will not curl. I have tried the straightener and everything, and I've just decided we're gonna go for a half up, half down updo, and I pinned her hair back and I tried to keep the waves the best that I could, but her hair is just not in a good state. She needs a complete re-wig, honestly. And if anybody has any recommendations for good like historical doll wigs and like websites, definitely let me know. But I really like the way her face came out with the blush. I think the blush looks really cute. Personally, I really liked adding that touch. So now all we have to do is add her outfit. Excuse my dogs, they're down here like barking and coughing at each other. So I got her Be Forever outfit. If you guys watched my haul video, then you saw this outfit. I got it for a really good price, I think on Mercari or eBay. I really want her like original meat outfit, like the red one that you see on like the cover of books and everything. But this one is really, really cute too, so no complaints. Alright guys, apologies for the way that I look, but Miss Rebecca here, she looks way better than she did before. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed in this restoration. I know I shouldn't be so hard on myself because her hair is literally destroyed and she needs a re-wig for sure. Like I said, comment down below if you have any recommendations for good like wigging companies like on Etsy or something. But I want a Rebecca like wig. I want her to look like herself. So for right now, her hair definitely looks shinier. It just won't keep the curl. There's like two pieces that are keeping the original curl, but it's kind of just wavy. So keeping it in this like half up, half down do is just kind of making it more manageable. But like you can see here, her hair has been cut. And there's also some short pieces back here that I tried to hide as well. And like you can see her scalp here too, from where it's just like really thin. But I really like the way her face looks, like with the blush. I think the blush looks really cute. Cleaned up her body and everything. She's wearing her Be Forever outfit, so she's got her roots in her, and I'm happy with it. I just wish that I could have gotten another wig if I knew it was gonna be like this, but not a big deal. Feel free to comment below which doll you'd like to see me restore next. I have those really destroyed Truly Me dolls, and then I also have a Josefina with no limbs and a floating head. So if you guys would like to see Josefina, or if you'd like to see Truly Me, feel free to comment down below and I will do those next. I have another like thrifting doll haul coming soon too, because I've gotten some American Girl stuff and some Barbie and LPS and really cool stuff at thrift stores lately. And I also found some American Girl books at the thrift store, and I actually found a Rebecca one too. So now I can put Rebecca with her book and she's like a completed doll, which is pretty cool considering I got her for so cheap. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to check out my social medias down below if you guys would like to check me out at other places. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!